I came here for love. No one can hold me down. I like the new song. I think the new song is cute, but this show, I can't hear any other song. I came here for love. No one can hold me down. Where the hell are my earrings? I got these baby earrings on. Hold on, let me change. I got my gym earrings on. I came here. Hallelujah. I came here. Yeah, this is more like it. I came here for love. No one. Hallelujah. No one can hold me down. That's more appropriate than what we got going on here. What was the song? It was cute. I liked it. I liked the song. I ain't going to say it don't work, but I feel like they made that song a part of Love Island. You feel me? Like when you think of Love Island, you think of, I came here for love. No one can hold me down. That's what you think of. You don't think of whatever this song was. You don't think of that. That's the song. They gotta run that back. They gotta run that back because the season started off. I was like, I'm ready. I'm like, I came here. What's this song? It was cute. But I came here. I came here. I came here for love. No one can hold me down. Yes, that's it. They got to run that back. They have got to run that back. Anyway, Star Family, how are we? What did you guys think of the first episode? I thought it was cute. It had a little twists and turns, It's a little early. It's a little early to call some relationships, but I see some things forming, and I'm liking what I'm seeing with some people. But it's a little early. I'm not gonna put too much on the kids because some of their brains not fully developed, so they may disappoint, but that's okay. That's okay. Am I in the right one? Yeah, this is Love Island. Child, sometimes I be getting in the wrong ones. Hey, Shamiko, how are you? Shamiko says, good afternoon, chat, Nikki, another live and first again. Amen. Hope everyone is having a great day. I have my snacks ready for the review. Already like the video. Love from St. Kitts. Thank you so much. Please make sure you like the video, Star Family. It helps your sister grow on the YouTube algorithm. E for Empathy said, hey, Nikki in chat. I was hoping I would see this today. I almost forgot about the premiere and stayed up late. This season is giving so far. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. It really is. It's good. It's a good little start off. I came here. That's the problem. Oh, why we get? There we go. I am. Okay. Thank you, Mama. I came here for Jesus. Love. Hey, Megan. So I had to put my ear on, child. Megan said, hey, Nikki and Star Family, I want Peacock to delay my bill for the month as long as they delayed the first episode last night. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I actually watched the episode this morning because listen, I wasn't staying up for that. I got to go to the gym in the morning. I can't play around. Love like you are said, hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Watching this live from work because I did not want to miss everyone's live thoughts on the season. Amen. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eva. Eva said, hey, Nikki and Star Fam. So happy Love Island is back working but listening in. Thank you for being here. Eva said, Love Island is my Super Bowl. I'm so ready for this. Oh, great. Hey, Busola. Hey, Sydney. E for Empathy said, am I really this late on the Jaleesa tea? Ciao. Yes. 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 The Star family been dropping tea about her nasty work. The waiting room said, hey, y'all, currently at the shops trying to shop for the summer. Nothing catches my eye and everything is so damn expensive. Are you in America? Because, child, oh my goodness. I found the cutest, like pink pearl oyster shell salt and pepper shaker. It was so cute. I was going to buy it. The price, it was a nice price. Then when I put it in my cart, they gave me a little message. They said this is subject to tariffs. They let me know how much it might be, and that when it gets delivered, I would be responsible for paying that. I clicked out of that website with the quickness. I won't be buying Nathan. I won't be buying Nathan. No. My God, today, that man is going to tank this nation. Okay. It's over for us. It's over. Hey, Naya, how are you? Naya also said, get Yulisa and Austin out of there immediately. Absolutely. Sarah said, Shelly being stuck with the Trumper because of another mega mascot. And the words of Rob from last season, the system has failed her. Absolutely. It was terrible. It seemed like they didn't have a lot of time, but it's weird because it seems like they have a much bigger budget this year. Shout out to Cordell and Serena for building that for them. But they have a much bigger budget, but maybe they had less time. I don't know. It was very weird. Love Like You Are said, yo, we got 3 MAGA people on Love Island. The streets are saying that the British model. How was he MAGA and British? Which just proves that MAGA is just white supremacist. I am awesome. Production said it was a Janelle's Omar song, but I think it was sung by a white woman. Oh, who's Janelle Omar? Who's Janelle Omar? she seems a sweetie. Janelle Omar Rodriguez. She's a singer. Okay. I mean, the song. I will say this: the song sounded familiar, but the way it was sung didn't sound familiar to me. If you picking up what I'm putting down. Now you said last season's song was perfect for that cast because PPG really came there and got love. Absolutely. Hey Irene, how are you? JL said, "Hey Nikki, looking beautiful." Oh, thank you. Miss Afro Majestic, what's up? Hey NikkiNicoleStar fam. Sarah said, "Yeah, Charlie, the new mail bomb from the UK, is following Trump. What is happening? What? Why is he in our business? Why is he in our business? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to be a part of that club and you want to join. And that's why he ugly. Love like you are said, and tell Bella to get out of my villa with the pecking people on the cheek. We on Love Island. I'm warm in Love Island. Bella gonna go home. Bella's going home. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Rachel. Sarah said, Bella came on Love Island to find a nice Christian voice. Please don't play in my face. Exactly. As soon as she said, I'm Christian, I said, America's voting you off. We want heathens on this show. Dia, what's up? Said hi. The way Peacock was late, I need my next month free. Yeah. Naya said, I already know I'm going to be at my desk laughing down today. I'm so excited for this live. Thank you for being here. Black Girl Maverick said, not watching the show, but supporting you. Love the tangent discussions. Thank you so much. Happy summer. Is it officially summer? I thought it was the 22nd. Oh, please. Summer needs to wait. Hold on. Brittany said the Black girls are taking it this season. I love that they both have multiple connections forming. Yes. Shout out to the sister on the casting team. I know this is your work. Hey, it's that Kimmy. It's that Kimmy said, as soon as Jaleesa said she was Cuban from Miami. Ciao. Hey, Juvi. How are you? It's that Kimmy said, I'm loving Shelly and Alondria. Me too. I Am Also Production said, we already buying everything on Klarna. How they think we're going to afford these? Baby, I clicked out of the whole website so fast. I said, tariffs? That's okay. I don't need it. It sounded like Janelle Monáe. Well, it didn't sound like Janelle Monáe. It was like a familiar song, and I knew it was Janelle Monáe. It sounded like somebody trying to sing like Janelle Monáe. It didn't give. Sarah said, I really like Alondria, but I caught her calling Ace a baby at the beginning, then kissing him at the end of the episode. Messy. We're going to get into it, but I feel like Alondria won't get on my nerves. I need her to stick with the plan. But I feel like she's going to get on my nerves. No problem. We got it. Hey, Emilio. Thank you so much for being here. Eva Ripley said, Bella does not belong on the show. The black sit is killing me. I Am Also Production said, I actually love Bella's little Christian story. Serena alluded to her faith a lot, but you know she was kissing, right? That's the thing. Serena said, I love the Lord. It was riding them boys in every challenge. Listen, we want a Christian girl with a little hoe. Like, that's Love Island. Love Like You Are said, Alondria sticking her tongue out immediately when that bombshell kissed her. I said, oh, I'm in the presence of a freaky diva. Sarah said, and did y'all catch Huda telling Jeremiah, love you, bye on day 2? Oh, the fallout is going to be insane. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think it's coming. Yeah. Or it could be the other way around. Love Like You Are said, the way everyone is thinking that Huda's going to be the next Leah, but she's going to be Kayla 2.0. I hope not. Brittany says, I actually want Alondria to explore with Nick. I don't know about that coupling. Naya said, I feel like Alondria may not give as girls as she says she is. That's what I'm starting to feel, and I'm kind of heartbroken. Alana said, I have the same feeling about Alondria also, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. Me too. She's just making decisions, and I'm just like, were you at the last Black people meeting? What are you doing? Hey, Mama Star, thank you for being here. My mom watched this with me. She loves this show now. Sarah said, I think Huda is hiding this kid is going to freak Jeremiah out. Unfortunately, I do too. I hear Mama Star. I absolutely love the first. This is the first episode of season 7, Mom. Love Island, child. This season has started off steamy. Naya said the way they had 2 black girls arrive first and then Huda, production is definitely trying to. Yeah, they are. Catherine said, hi, I can't wait to go through the season with you great people. Thank you for being here, Catherine. Brittany said, Huda looks at Jeremiah so longingly. I'm so scared for her. She's so beautiful and seems so sweet. I think it's the other way around. I feel like he's the puppy dog and she's like, chill out. Rachel says, because when Alondria got up to kiss blindfolded Ace, that interesting to say the least, Rachel. Interesting to say the least. Naya said, hey, Mama Star, we need you on the recaps. Child, she trying to get up here. She trying to get up here. Ephraim said, I love the mess, but I also really don't want to see Chelly and Alondria have beef over Ace. He's cute, but not that cute. But if anything sparks, it's going to be Alondria. I'm like, stick to the plan. Please, Alondria. And you're too big for this. You're the oldest one there being messy. Love Like You Are said, Alondria's friends were on Spaces saying she's a God-fearing woman. Y'all just hold on. She's going to find the storyline. Because she got on everybody's nerves. She got on everybody's nerves last night. She got on everybody's nerves with her decisions. I Am Also Production says she wants Ace, but doesn't want to be the black girl screwing over the other black girl. Why she kiss him? Sarah said, Alondria is not feeling Taylor, I fear. But that's what's confusing to me because let's just get into it. Let's just get into it, guys. We came here for love. Hey, no one can us down. Let's start it off right. The producers knew what they were doing, but by sending the 2 sisters in the villa at once. They knew what they were doing. So Shelly and Alondria, they hop out, dark, chocolate, shimmering, gorgeous with the braids. And they're like, hi, sister, how are you? They hold hands and they walk into the villa because it's theirs. It's theirs. The producers know what they're doing and they know what we want to see. They said the blacks gave us $1 billion last season. Let's give them what they want. And I thank them for it. So it looks so gorgeous, walking in, exploring the villa, and just being just really cute to each other. For now, I'm concerned, but I just love seeing them walk in and just, I loved how the season started off. You go here, Love Island. You better feed your audience. You know who's buttering your bread. Smart move. And I love that they have braids. I will always say this. Every time there's like some island dating show and the sisters show up in braids, I will always go up for it and I will always applaud it because it is such a smart move. It is such a smart move. And I know Serena has started a movement. Because I'm telling you from now on, almost every black girl that you see on Love Island is going to have braids. Thank you, Serena. Thank you. Now the game has been changed. So let's we meet Shelly first, which I feel like, and I could just be jumping the gun, but I feel like Chelsea is going to be like the star. Shelly is going to be the star of this season. Just the way they focused on her on episode 1, they are literally building storylines around her. So I feel like she's going to make it to the end. But this is Shelly. She is the Haitian queen from Miami who is a day trader in New York City. She got brains and she got money. And immediately when she said what she did, I got a little fear on my chest. Here's why. I was just like, oh gosh, she's going to be dating down. Because let me tell you something, there's not going to be a male employed equivalent to a freaking day trader on this show. And that just happens in all of these like love shows or these dating shows. The women just always have really great jobs and the men, pool boy. How the hell is a day trader and a pool boy going to work out? Like, Love Island, let's get some men with some jobs, please. But anyway, Shelly, happy Pride Queen. Happy Pride. She's for everybody. Okay. So we might see a little something with Shelly and a whoop. We don't know. We don't know. She said, I'm for everybody. She's open and available. I think she's going to be the star of the season. I think she's going to be the star of the season. Next up, we have Miss Alondria, gorgeous. Body T. Body T. She is a corporate Barbie, HBCU grad. I'm telling you, somebody black is working on casting. Somebody black is working on casting. She's an HBCU grad, and she is here to find love. She's here to find her country boy. I thought she found it, but I don't know. The way Alondria is moving, I have no idea. Then Miss Thikiana, Huda, she said Huda, right? Like Huda, yeah. Huda arrives. She is a single mom. She's 24. She had her daughter at 19, and she's just like, yes, I'm a single mother, but I deserve love too. So I'm finally putting myself first, and I'm putting myself out there. And I came here. She came here for love. So we're going to see how that plays out for her. It seems to be working well for her so far, but it's still very early, and we have about 92,000 episodes to get through. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. But when she arrived right after Mama Star,
steamy hot.
Can I help you, Mom?
Yes, this is going to be good. And I'm here for the reviews and all.
Thank you, my dear.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Okay.
When Alondria and Shelly arrived and then Huda arrived, I was just like, they're going to try to create PPG. I don't think it's working. I don't think these girls are vibing. I do not think these girls are vibing. Like, they might be anti-PPG by the end of this. It's not working. They tried to get it back. It is not working. Then Bella arrives. She arrives with the Cuban clan queen in the flesh. Bella is she seems like a sweetie. She seems fun. We will see. She's kind of starting to bore the men. But we will see. So the ladies arrive first, and then Ariana shows up. Budget. She showed up looking crazy, like in a good way, like amazing. Body T, hair was giving share. The whole outfit was giving share. I was just like, this lady is in her 40s eating these girls up. They were like, wow. Wow. Ariana looked amazing. She always does, but I mean, like, you could tell. Money well spent, sis. Money well spent. The show is paying you as they should. She shows up and she meets all the ladies and she gets to know them. Bella chimes in and like Ariana's asking them what they're looking for. You know, all Alondria says, I'm looking for a country boy. Bella says, well, I'm a Christian. You know, I'm looking for, love. And I'm just like, listen, I can say this as a Christian, the ones that people like. Bella, I don't think she's going to stay here for very long because I think as a Christian, she's a Christian, right? But I think she's in the young stages of Christianity, right? This is the type of Christianity before your brain fully develops and before you seriously age as a woman, right? And that is where the Christianity becomes your personality and not your beliefs. So she is just letting everybody know that she's going to be taking everything really, really, really slow because her what should be her beliefs are her personality. So she's going to go and apply things in a certain way. But what she doesn't realize is that Bella ain't that Christian. Because when Bella don't realize she's being filmed, mother's a cusser. Mother is a cusser when she realizes them cameras ain't on her. So we might see a whole journey with Bella by the end of this. But I'm just like, I get that, you want to let everybody know I'm a Christian. I'm going to be doing things differently on Love Island. This is a show for hoeing. I'm just going to be very honest with you. It's a hoeing show. Like, if you don't come on here with hoe tendencies and expecting to whore out, Love Island is not for you. It's going to be a lot of licking, a lot of sucking, a lot of spit swapping, a lot of genitalia gyration. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be funky, and it's going to be sinful. Why did you apply to this show? To be an example for what? For what? The Christian's not supposed to be watching this. So what? I don't understand. This is not what the Lord said when he said be a light in a dark place. This is not it. You done already came on here scantily clad, butt out, titties out, coochie is just right up there. So what are we doing? What are we? This is not ministry. This is Love Island. If you are not here to hoe, go home. That's the theme of the show. Hedonism. If that's not what you want to do, this is not the show for you. But thank you for being here, Bella. Thank you for being here. So the men start to arrive. Nicholas in this hair. Oh, baby, I would hope for the reunion he buzz it, because he got a good hairline. He got a good hairline. He need a nice little buzz, because the hair is something is happening there. So I feel like it makes him. He's young, but it's like it's very junior high. Something with the hair. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like he needs to buzz it. He needs to buzz it. He arrives with Ace, the short king of the villa. They were cute. They were really, really happy about Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek. That's what it's given. Dawson's Creek. It's very dated. I don't, I see him and I'm thinking of like, all the lead characters, all them Disney Channel, like the boy love interest on all them Disney Channel, shows, or them Disney Channel movies. Like, who was the guy? What was it? Totally Weird on the Disney Channel? Was it Totally Weird? That was my favorite show. Yes, Totally Weird. He looks like the love interest on Totally Weird. It's very dated. Listen, it's the hair that grows out of your head, so I am not judging you, okay? I'm just saying, let's try a different. When he pulls it back, it looks cute. It's just something with the split. The part down the middle and the curl stopping right here. Something is up. But Nicholas, if you like it, I hate it. Anyway. Let's get back to my notes. So Nicholas and Ace arrive. Ace is a lot of fun. I like him. He seems like a good guy. He seems very, very fun and sweet. We will see. Jeremiah arrives. Very chill. Very buttoned up. But he's saying that he's serious. He's just like, I was a terrible guy. I'm not a terrible guy anymore. I'm a reformed F-boy. We will see. Oh, one thing I liked about Ace, very family oriented. Like, he really, 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 really loves his family. So it'll be interesting to see if he lasts very long. I'm calling it right now. I think that Ace and Shelly are going to make it to the end and we're going to meet their families. I feel like Ace and Shelly were hired to be the Serena and Cordell of the season. But we will see. But I really liked the gentleman arriving. Then we have Nazi Kevin Federline. He arrives. That voice does not match that face. Something is going on there. It's just it's like the voice. I feel like the voice belongs to Nicholas. Like, I can imagine that voice coming out of Nicholas, not coming out of him. I think there's something. Oh, what's the best way to say it? He gives me meth. He gives me meth. There's like a meth essence about him. I don't know if it's just Florida. I don't know what it is, but I get meth. I don't, maybe it's the jawline. Something is very messianic about him. And I'm just like, is that why you're MAGA? Because meth heads love Trump. So it could be that. Maybe we'll get that in his storyline. He'll let us know that he was battling a little something. Maybe we'll get that if he sticks around. But the jury's still out with this one. Not my fave. So Ariana meets the boys. They have the whole discussion. And then we get to the coupling. This time, the women choose. The women choose who they want to be with. Before we even got to the coupling, Shelly and Ace have this little interaction where they're just like, oh, we know each other. We used to talk on Instagram, and Ace was a little bit more interested in Shelly than Shelly was. And Shelly's just like, well, I was interested in him, but he lives in LA and I'm in Queens. It just really didn't make sense. So she didn't pursue it as much. And it seems like Ace was a little disappointed in that. And maybe that's why he's playing the game the way he's playing, because he probably felt rejected at first. You know, men are very sensitive. You can't hurt their little feeble feelings. So maybe that's what's happening there. But anyway, we get to the coupling and I'm just like, Shelly, pick Ace. Shelly, pick Ace. So with the coupling, you have to kiss two guys to see if, you know, which one you want. So Shelly, she decides to kiss Nazi Kevin Federline second, right? She kisses him second, but she kisses Ace first. And the connection with Ace, we all saw that it was a lot stronger. And then she kissed Nazi Kevin Federline, and Ariana was just like, who do you want? And she was like, I'm going to choose Ace. And Ace was beaming from ear to ear. So it was very, very cute. It was very, very cute. I'm rooting for them. I hate to say it. I hate this. It's so early. I know. So Shelly picks Ace. Then Huda, she goes next. She kisses Jeremiah and Ace. That's why I was just like, PPG is not going to happen. PPG is not going to happen. The ladies are already starting off messy. So she kisses Ace, and then she kisses Jeremiah. The kiss with Jeremiah, it was obviously a lot better. There was a much better connection there, like instantly. So Huda chooses Jeremiah. Then we have Bella, the Martha Manizzi of the cast. She decides not to kiss anybody, but she asks the guys to give her a kiss on the cheek. She goes to Nicholas, and then she goes to Taylor, the cowboy. And they both give her a kiss on the cheek, and she chooses Nicholas. She says, Nick is calling her name. Then Alondria, she goes up and she kisses Taylor and Nicholas. Here is the thing. The kiss with Mr. Cowboy, it was a kiss I didn't expect, right? It was like really intense, really, really passionate. And I don't get that from Taylor. I get like little brother vibes from him. So I couldn't imagine him kissing Alondria the way he did, but he went all in and he loved it there. And I was just like, there's no other way. Like, you can't pick Nicholas after this kiss. But she does end up, Alondria does end up picking Taylor. And it's a good match at first. I don't know. I wish I could be in Alondria's head. I don't know why she's making the decisions that she's making, but we're here. So after that, the next person to go is the clan queen of Cubano, the Cubano clan queen. So it was so obvious. Like, I literally called the guys that she was going to go to before she even did it. So the sugarcane plantation princess, she chooses, the first person that she kisses is Ace. And it's like deep and intense or whatever. And then she goes over to kiss Jeremiah. Before she even can step up to kiss Jeremiah, Jeremiah's just like, you can kiss me on the cheek. And as soon as Jeremiah says that, Ace goes, man, I effed up. Because he was standing next to Shelly while he was kissing plantation princess so passionately, he realized when Jeremiah was just like, nah, I'm going to respect what I have here, he realized that he probably should have made the same decision because it just made Jeremiah look better. So anyway, she gets to pick and she gets to seal somebody from whoever they're with. So she ends up stealing Ace from Shelly, and Shelly ends up with Nazi Kevin Federline. So here's the thing. I knew that the Sugar Plantation Princess was going to pick men of color. Low-hanging fruit for them. Low-hanging fruit for them, especially black men. Here is the thing. A lot of them are hip to the fact that black men in America have low racial self-esteem. Like, we just have to be honest. It is what it is, right? Not all of them, but enough where it's a problem, right? Not the 78%, but that other percent. So they know that, right? And when they can't get the attention or get the treatment from the men from their community that they actually really want, they go to black men that have low racial self-esteem. And they get treated like a queen for a minute, right? They get treated like that for a minute. Normally when a kid arrives, that's when all of a sudden they see the stereotypes that everybody was telling them about. So they get treated in a certain way because they literally have a black man submitting to them because his low racial self-esteem makes him a submissive to somebody who is not black, because he feels like a prize being picked by somebody who is from a community that he looks up to, or that he desires to be a part of, or that he desires to have their kind of power. So I knew she was going to men of color. I knew exactly where she was going, and I knew she was going to the black boys first, because those are probably the ones that have treated her better, or made her, or given her the power, right? Or submitted to her in their relationship and made her feel powerful in a relationship with them when she felt powerless in a relationship with the men from her community. So it was no surprise to me who she was going to. No surprise to me whatsoever. And she was also going to go to men of color, or black men who were with black women, because she doesn't think that they can compete with her because of how she appears. Like, I'm telling you, the enemy knows the weakness, right, of the people that they oppress. They know that it's a huge colorism problem in my community. They know that there are a lot of black men that have low racial self-esteem. So they know where to go to get put on a pedestal, at least for a moment. At least for a moment. So I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked she picked Ace at all. I wasn't shocked she picked Ace at all. She probably thought it was easy work, light work for him, light work for her, because he was with Shelly. She gonna find out real quick. He ain't one of those. So anyway, now Shelly, poor thing, is matched up with Nazi Kevin Federline, but it's okay because she's not feeling him. So anyway, Alondria and Taylor seem to be hitting it off, right? They seem to be hitting it off. Everything seems to be going very well. I love those two country bumpkins together. Like, Alondria and Taylor kind of, I don't say they hide their accents, but they speak in a certain way around everybody else. But when they're with each other, oh, those accents drop in thick, honey. And they, hey, what you doing? Oh, country boy, you so silly. I wish I had a reel to get some other gear. Like, they're just so comfortable with each other quickly. Like, they really came together really, really quickly. And I like it. I think it's cute. I will say this. It is very obvious that Alondria is older than Taylor. It's very obvious there. But they do have that Southern connection. And Alondria in her confessional is talking about that this is the guy that she asked for. So I'm confused why she moves the way she moves next. So next up, we have this kissing challenge where everybody's blindfolded And Ariana lets the cast know that they can kiss whoever they want to kiss, and they don't have to tell who's that, and they don't have to tell anybody about the kiss, right? Everything is going to be secretive. You won't know anything. So everybody has their blindfold on. And while they're blindfolded, Ariana asks who would like to kiss somebody that they're not coupled up with. Shelly, Nicholas, and Ace raise their hand. And Alondria. So Shelly goes to kiss Ace, of course. Ace gets up. He kisses Shelly and Huda. Of course, Jeremiah, who's locked in, he doesn't want to kiss anybody. Then Alondria gets up. She goes and kisses Ace. What? I was like, oh. I honestly, the way she was going on, we got to talk about her. The way she was going on about Taylor, I was surprised she raised her hand. It didn't even dawn on me that she would have thought about kissing Ace. I thought it would have been Nicholas, because I'm just like, who else does she want to kiss? Because she's hyping up Taylor in their confessionals, and she's spending all of her time with Taylor. So who else does she want to kiss? And when she kissed Ace, I was just like, okay. Did we watch last season? What are we doing? It's not, it's one episode. So we're going to give time, but I'm like, girl, what you doing? It's weird. You're moving weird to me. So then Nicholas gets up and he kisses Alondria. Here's the thing. Nicholas is getting tired of Christian Barbie. He is getting tired of Christian Barbie because the guys was asking him, like, how is it with Bella? Like, what's going on with him and Bella? And he was like, oh, we're just holding hands. He already frustrated. He's like, yeah, we're just a lot of hand holding, because Bella just, she moves at a different pace that is not normal for Love Island. So he's cooling on her. And he in the first challenge where the girls had to pick a partner, Alondria kissed him, and he was just like, that was a very passionate kiss. And I want to see what that's about. I'm tired of this hand holding with Bella. I want to see what Alondria is offering, because that was very passionate and I liked it. So he went over to kiss her, and he returned the favor because it was a very, very, very passionate kiss, and he was not letting up on her. So then we get 2 new bombshells that come in. Oh, I don't have the bombshells pictures. They weren't given. It was very UK bombshell. No shade, but it was given UK. One of them was from the UK. Charlie and Sierra. Charlie and Sierra comes in, and they are the bombshells, but they haven't been revealed yet. So they go around and kiss everybody. Sierra kisses all the boys. Charlie kisses all the girls, and then they go off to the hideaway. And Ariana tells everybody to take off the blindfolds, and she's like, okay, did everybody get to kiss who they want to kiss? And nobody says anything. And she's like, it's fine. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me who you kissed or whatever. It's fine. It can stay between you. You can tell if you want to, but if you don't. So like everybody's looking, Ace definitely has to say something because he got lipstick all over his lips. He's sitting there like with glitter lipstick all over his lips from Shelly and Alondria. What I don't want is for them two to be fighting over Ace. I really don't want this. And I don't understand how Huda, Shelly, and Alondria have not picked up what they were cast to do. Like, y'all showed up at the same time. Come on. Like, y'all see what it is. You watched last season. You see that the two sisters, the two sisters arrived together. Then the Arab chick arrived. What is that supposed to be? How in the hell do y'all not get it? Like, I would have been like, oh, okay, we're PPG 2.0. Lock in. They're not talking to each other. They're kissing each other's men, trying to steal each other's men. It's one episode. Hopefully, they'll get it together. But like, how did they not catch that? How did they not see that? I just, Alondria moving funny, guys. Alondria's moving funny. It's one episode. But I do want to talk about this. Hold on. Jeremiah is in love. It ain't even been 24 hours. Jeremiah is in love. So the guys are talking to him, like all the guys talk about, like, you know, their connections or whatever. Ace is playing the game. Ace is like, oh, you know, I'm just keeping my options open. I don't want to be closed off right away. And Jeremiah is like, I like where I'm at. It has not even been 24 hours. But he is in love, child. And the guys were like encouraging him to like stay open. He was like, no, I'm fine. I like where I'm at. I like it here. We just have so much in common. We connected right away. And I'm like, because this is the thing. In Jeremiah's, in his interview, we were introduced to him at first. I thought that he was going to be like a kind of terrible guy. And with him like trying to lock in already with Huda, I'm like, what's going on here? Is he really serious about finding a girlfriend? I think he is. He loves it there. Him and Huda, as soon as they coupled up, they have been making out, hanging out. They was in bed, cuddling, kissing. I'm just like, why are we here so early? Like, it has been them two ever since they coupled up. Everywhere Huda goes, there's Jeremiah. And they even had a moment where they were in like that's not the Hideaway. Y'all know that balcony bed that they on. They were on that and they were just hugged up, looking at each other, just breathing into each other's faces. And they were just like, you know, talking about life or, you know, their interests and things of that nature. And then they were talking about their living situation. They were talking about their age and all of that stuff. And Huda said, well, I have a 2-bedroom apartment. And she said, I have a 2-bedroom apartment. He was like, oh, a 2-bedroom? What is the other room for? An office? And she was like, I don't want to say. And he was like, oh no. She's like, no, it's not bad, but I don't want to say. Girl, you need to tell him now. You need to tell him now. He's picking out his suits for his groomsmen. You need to tell Jeremiah now so he can make a decision. But the way he's locked in with her, I don't think a kid would bother him. I will say, I'm a little concerned by how locked in he is. Right? Isn't it a little? Even Huda, who was looking for a partner, was like, calm down. She said that to him several times. Calm down. Chill out. I cannot believe that he's so locked in like this so early. This is going to be a very interesting relationship to watch. And I feel like if it crashes and burns, it's going to be a really hard episode to watch because these two are just in it really early. The same thing with Alondria and Taylor, which is why I was so shocked when she kissed Ace, because she keeps on saying he's what she wanted. She doesn't want a city boy. Ace is a city boy. Not only is he a city boy, he's an LA city boy. My God, today. How are you interested in that? You don't want a city boy. You want a southern boy. You said you want a cowboy. Taylor is everything that you asked for. Why are you sucking face with Ace? What's your strategy? PPG, you could win the money. PPG 2.0. You could win this. The show literally set you up to win. I don't know what y'all doing. She is really throwing me. I don't know what is up with the decisions this woman is making. Can we also talk about how Nazi Kevin Federline and the Sugar Plantation Princess, They didn't need MAGA to give them some kind of identity, right? Because I think what happens with people like this is that they are awkward and they can't really find their footing or place in life, so they identify with a cult to give them purpose, meaning, and an identity. Because Austin is not making any connections because he's awkward. He's just weird. He doesn't know how to talk to women. The way he was talking to Shelly was just like, how old are you? He's very childlike, very stunted, right? And so, like, when he's trying to talk to Shelly, it just isn't, it's not connecting. It's literally, their conversations look like a teacher trying to teach a kid how to read or how to learn their numbers. He was so stunted and so awkward and like trying to close things off with her. And Shelly is just like, absolutely not. And none of the women are warming up to him or vibing to him because he's just like, he's awkward. He's very, very weird. And he just can't really find his footing. Even with the men, he can't really find a place. So I'm not surprised that he's MAGA, because that's what a lot of them are. Like, a lot of them are outsiders. They can't really find a community to fit in. They're not cool people. They it's uncomfortable being around them, and they've all found a community where they can finally have some power. So I'm not shocked that he's MAGA. I'm not shocked that Plantation Queen, Sugar Plantation Princess is MAGA, right? Because it's just awkward being around her too. Like, the girls are vibing. She can't really get in. She can't really find something quite yet. And like, they're trying, but it's like you could see that she is like, the girls are giving lead and she's giving day player. And she can't even wheel in Ace, who still has his eyes on Shelly, but keep on saying that he's keeping himself open. And I just believe that Ace is keeping himself open because Shelly cut the relationship off when they were on Instagram. That's what I think happened. Because he was just like, nah, she's not talking to me. And she was like, well, she was like, you're in LA, I'm in New York. I didn't really see this working. That's why, Ace. And I think he feels some sort of way about that. So he's going to keep himself open. But I think he really likes her, because when the way he talks about her in the confessional, you could see, even when he was talking about the Plantation Princess, he was still bringing up Shelly, right? He was just like, yeah, Ulysses is cool or whatever like that, but Shelly, it's a totally different way that he talks about her. So I think he really likes her, but I think he's keeping himself open because this is a show. And he's also giving himself a bit of space because I think he really likes her, but I think he feels a little hurt that she rejected him the first time. So we will see how this goes. We will see how this plays out. Poor Shelly. She don't know she's sleeping with the enemy. She don't know that she is laying up in that bed with the enemy. But you know what? It sucks for them because we have information that they are not privy to. I am interested to see how this all plays out when they all find out everything that we know. So interested to see. So yeah, they haven't met the Bombshells yet. The Bombshells are probably going to see them on tonight's episode, if there is one tonight. I will say this. Why is Love Island USA, why are we the only ones that are like getting infiltrated? Like, why do we have a UK bombshell? Why didn't we have some bombshells? Yeah, we had 2 cast members from like Australia or London. Yeah, we had one from Australia. We had a bombshell from Australia, and then we had a main cast member from London, from the UK. What's going on? What's going on? Because I'm just making an observation, because the budget for Love Island USA this season is crazy. They got a crazy. They had SZA. Saturn was playing for like 2 freaking minutes. That's money. I'm like, Saturn is still playing? Y'all got SZA money? Y'all got Janelle Monáe? That's their intro song. So they're paying somebody something. So the budget is a lot bigger. And I'm wondering, are we getting all this money for USA? And are we pushing back UK because they're going to go on a little hiatus? It's giving cancellation. It's giving cancellation because I'm just like, why are y'all infiltrating? The British are coming. Why are y'all infiltrating Love Island USA like this? Why are we getting people from all over? What was the numbers like? What was the numbers like for last season? What were the numbers like for last season? Because I feel like something is going on. I feel like UK may be on a hiatus or a little soft cancellation, and everybody in all of Love Island will be putting all their eggs in America's basket, because I bet you them numbers was crazy. I bet you they saw some money from that season. Oh, I know they did. Oh, I know they did. Because I'm just like, our first bombshell is from the UK? What's going on? What are we doing? Why are we diversifying over here? Is this about to be the only Love Island? What is going on, girl? What is going on? And this is the thing. If they're going to give us some UK bombshells, they need to start giving us UK bombshells in black. No shade. No shade. But the caucus UK bombshells, they not going to work over here. No shade. But the white beauty standard in America is different. It's different than what y'all got over there. No shade. Y'all real colonial looking. It's a different white beauty standard. White Star family member, are y'all catching what I'm putting? It's just the colonial face is not going to work over here. So we got to start dipping into black UK. That's where the money is. That's where the talent is. Give us the black UK people and let's get the party started. Because the colonial face people, the George Washingtons, they're not going to work over here. They're not going to work over here. Black UK only. No shade. I'm just letting y'all know how the streets are out here. But let that be the last colonial MFer you bring over here. The other ones ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. But I was just like, oh. That's the bombshell? No, we're not gonna do that. Black UK only. That's all I have to say about this show. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. Oh God, y'all are talking up in here. Let me get some water. We about to be chatting. Just John said Austin is giving. Oh, yes. What a dash of meth. Brittany says Shelly looks like Holly Bailey and influencer Clark mixed together. She's so pretty. Yes. And you know what? This happens every time with the dark-skinned girls. Shelly's face, makeup-free face. OMG. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The girls are eating. AJ said Shelly is 27 and Ace is 22. Never been in a relationship. The shippers are not serious. Oh, you're right. I forgot that she was 27. Her and Alondria. Oh, you know what? Listen, maybe we're not serious, but I'm holding space. I like them. I'm holding space. Oh, I'm holding space. I don't care. I don't care, AJ. I don't care. I'm holding space. Look at him. I feel like if anybody's going to disappoint me in this couple link, it's going to be Ace. But I feel like if he disappoints me, Cordell disappointed me. Serena disappointed me at times. We went back and forth. And then when we got to the end, we had magic. So I'm holding space. I'm holding space. I'm holding space. Give us 6 weeks. Let's see. We got 6 weeks, y'all. We got 6 weeks. I'm holding space, AJ. I'm holding space. Just John said, I definitely agree that Shelly looks like the third Bailey sister, Chloe, Haley, and Shelly. She does. Holding space. Holding space. We are holding space. We're holding it. We're holding it. Naya said Shelly knows she don't like Austin with the. What is going on there? It's something. It's right here. Something is happening. Hey Alex, how are you? Just got out of a meeting here for fun. Thank you for being here. I love this. The Star family is employed. Work. Love like you are said. My Love Island UK sisters need to out them wigs, put them wigs down, and get with the braids. I agree. I do. She's so sweet. I'm telling you, I feel like they're building the show around her. I think she is the Serena this season. I think so. Hey, Spency, how are you? B Fly Nick said, I want Messi. Ace is up for grabs. Ace is for everybody. So is Shelly. You know, Shelly might get picked up by a woman. We don't know. But I feel like they're going to find their way back. I feel like halfway through the season, like on the third or fourth week, they're going to realize, oh, we're here for the money. They're going to figure it out. Just John said braids are a smart move, but boho braids don't hold up well. Hopefully one of them is a braider like Serena, or they up the budget for a sister's hairstyle. Probably. They have money this season. Eva Empathy said Shelly gives main character energy in the best way possible. She absolutely does. Hey, Miss Yinka. Miss Yinka said, hey, y'all, just came from T.S. Madison and Nini's interview, pure comedy. Glad to see you, Nikki. Thank you for being here. I gotta check that out. She is. I don't want to compare her to Serena, but I that's what she's giving me. Serena was our sweetheart who got on her nerves. She made some decisions, but she came back to it. She came back to the plan. AJ said they set the girls up by making all the guys younger than them, which is weird. I hope they bring in older bombshells. I really do. Ryan said, I hate how they have her with Austin. Me too. Love like you are said, I love my sister in pride, Shelly. That's right. Crystal said, let's just hope a non-black girl doesn't decide to show up in braids. I could see the ignorant audacity. The way they're casting, that just may happen. Naya said, once Shelly says she lives in Queens, I fear that day trader meant she does Forex. Oh, Lord. But happy Pride, sister. Eva Empathy said, I would love to have more queer people on the show. It would change the dynamics and truly anything could happen. I think it would be great to have, but you can't have queer people on the show with straight American men. They will ruin the show. Their ignorance, their hatred, their vitriol would ruin the show. It just cannot happen. It cannot happen. Just John says Shelly would definitely be dating down. Truth be told, so is Alondria also. Taylor's in vet school. He gives goofy, but soon he will be a doctor. Yes, I don't think Taylor's a date down. Don't the rodeo boys make money? He makes some change. Sarah said Huda is already crying in the little trailer for tonight's episode. It's going to be a long summer for her. Child. I don't know. Her and Jeremiah are locked in. And I'm just like, here's the thing. Could Jeremiah be playing the game? Because the way he described himself is not how he's acting on his show. Ryan said there will never be another PPG. That was too organic. You are right. She is. So yeah, PPG ain't happening. And that's okay. Oh, especially when she talks to the black men. Low hanging fruit. Ryan said, I like Bella, but she needs to be on Love Island Blind. She does. It's like, girl, Mormon Wives is casting for season 3. The waiting room said, Nikki, I'm in London and the prices are something else. Yeah, I'm going to be thrifting for the next 4 years. She looked amazing. Amazing. Jess Jonda said, Ariana's budget missed those tracks in the first scene. I want to catch it. The bus stand was a mess. Glad they gave her beachy waves later. He's so bored. He's so bored. He said, yeah, we were holding hands all night. Nick said, I do not want to be on Virgin Island. Get me off of here. Kiki said, Christianity before your brain develops. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because before your brain develops, it becomes your personality. Then when your brain develops and you start going through some things and you start doing a little bit of sinning, yeah, life starts getting hard. You start having obstacles. When you really got to depend on the Lord and no longer your parents, when you're off your parents' insurance, when you're living on your own, paying your own bills, going to a job where older people treat you like garbage, that's when you start to develop a relationship with the Lord. Because until then, you realize that you did not have a relationship with God. You had a relationship with God through your parents. And when your parents are removed from the equation and you got to live in the real world, that's when the real relationship develops. Right now, your brain, it ain't fully developed. That frontal lobe ain't there. You're still living under the covering of your parents. You don't know anything yet. But when that frontal lobe gets there and you got to go out on that journey on your own, now we can talk about walking with the Lord. Now you can get a real gist of Christianity and what it means to you. It's a whole different beast, mama. Monique says Christianity seems to be a trend these days. Absolutely. It's a trend with the young people, right? They're going very conservative. They're going very, very modest because unfortunately for Gen Z, they have not had much to develop anything. Right? Like, what can Gen Z offer right now? And no shade is Gen Z, right? You know, I love y'all. But y'all got the short end of the stick. Look at the artists that they have to look up to. None of them can sing. None of them can sing. None of them can write. None of them can perform. They're all Nepo babies. Talentless Nepo babies. They have nothing. There's nothing out there. The art is poor. The education is poor. It is going to get worse. It's not much for them to pick from to develop any kind of identity. There's nothing for them to pull from. So they're being red pilled by these white right-wing losers who are saying any and everything just to go viral and make money. So everything for them is a trend. Now modesty is going to be the trend until something else comes, because when you do not have an identity, you can become anything. When you don't have any kind of leadership, you'll follow anything. So any and everything will become a trend with them. It's they weren't, this wasn't like, we were the generation, like millennials, right? Millennials, Gen X, right? We were the ones who we had to like research stuff. Like, we didn't have Chat GPT to write things for us. We had to like research it. We had to go learn. We had to have, remember we needed to have several sources when you wrote your paper? It couldn't be like one book. You had to have like several sources before you developed an opinion. You had to read, you had to learn. The babies don't got none of that. So it's like they have no identity, not smart. No art, no good art. It's a bad time to be young. And they voted in conservatism. So it's like literally everything is going to be a trend for them. Unfortunately. Ryan said, I think she's Christian but unorthodox, but that won't favor well with her community. I feel bad for her. Honestly, to be honest, her leading with that, she does not need to be here. She does not need to be here. It's like, if you are this Christian girl, why are you on this show? Because this show, I'm sorry, is anti-Christian. This show is lazy. Why are you here? Yeah, this is the thing. I felt like it was strategic, right? I think she's smart enough to know how everything is starting to play out right now for the Christian girls, like the Christian girls that are become Christian influencers. It works well for them financially until it doesn't. So I think, she's playing the game. Right now, I feel like she's the only woman playing the game, and good for her. Sarah said, you can't pull that cheek kiss stunt on every episode or every challenge. Bella wanted a free vacay, child. Well, she won't be here for long. She won't be here for long. Love Like You Are said, and sorry, but I'm writing her name as Bella because why is that dash there? She's different. Dia, what's up? Said, I like Nick's personality. He's funny and he's charming. I do. My only thing is I can't take the pacey haircut. Pink Petal says, this was my first time watching this show and all the kissing was so shocking for some reason. Don't know where these people's mouths have been. Yeah. But that's Love Island. It's nastier in the UK. That UK one, ooh, they are freakazoids over there. E for Empathy said, yeah, Nick's hair should be shorter or longer. This lip incident isn't it. He need to buzz it, especially if he's trying to get a black girl. You got to buzz that hair. You got to black girls love a white boy with a buzz cut. Just Jonda said Bella is a ridiculous example for her followers. This is the nastiest show on TV. That being said, we're stuck with her because she's going to continue to be chosen for her looks. The looks ain't working. Nick is tired. Love Like You Are said Nick is the only one of the men that got a job. Yep. Well, Ace, he has a job. That he has like 1 million followers on TikTok. That influencing, he's making some money. Ryan said Nick is a little boy to me, but he's likable. I think it's the hair. Very Zach Morris. Very High School Musical. I can see it. Yeah, very Peter Brady. That was my show. I loved that show. Hannah Violet said, I love Nick. I think he goes well with Alondria. This is the thing. Taylor better fight for Alondria because Nick is coming. Just John said Ace lets the girls live a clean Chris Brown fantasy. He does give Chris Brown. Rachel says, does Jeremiah kind of look like that one couple guy on Love Island? Who? He does look familiar. You know who he looks like? Jeremiah, to me, he looks like he could be a Wayne's brother. Or not a Wayne's brother, but one of their kids. He looks like he could be one of the Wayne's brothers' kids. Maybe Sean. He gives like second generation Wayne family. Yeah, that's what he gives me. It's that Kimmy says yes. The same actors on So Weird was like a teen. Yes, that he has the hair. Nick has that hair. Naya said Ace and Shelley were definitely hired to be Serena and Cordell. The whole invisible string theory was so on the nose. Yep. When he opened his mouth, I was like, oh. Being a pool boy, I was like, what? Yeah, you clean pools all the time. In the summer. And we were talking to Shelly, I don't like all these kind of bugs. You're weird. I'm like, I first of all, I was thinking of a totally different accent for Florida. Like that, that voice just threw. Yes, it's very SpongeBob. I don't like all the animals. All those things growing on me. What is that? What is that? He really said Austin sounds like he's perpetually on some downers. I don't get meth because he's not as energetic. I don't know. Doesn't get strong cell. Yeah, Lord, it's a mixture. It's a mixture in here. It's right here. It's right. It's a mixture. It's a mixture. Just John said Ace is giving all the guys who played the dumb friend in the 8. Yes, very much so. Alana said, look at the movie Peggy Sue Got Married. Austin is giving that Nicholas. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. Jess John said Austin gives all the guys who played Not So Bright best friends. Oh, I got that one. Shelly said, Love Like You Are said, Shelly should never have kissed Meg Austin. The pity kiss could have went to Taylor or Nick. Well, see, at this point, she doesn't know. Like, she doesn't have the information that we have. And he's like, oh, you're the only one that I see here. Really? Or is she the only one that kissed you? Because every other woman is freaked out by you. Just John to say, yes, Alana. Yes, Alana. Austin definitely gives an early career Nick Cage on Fast Times at Richmond High. Nello said PPG does not need to happen. It's only day one. No one is betraying anyone. Oh, absolutely. But I was just talking about how they were cast to be the next PPG. That's what it was. And they destroyed it in one day. I was like, oh, well, that's not happening. Now, I don't know if you're new here, Nello, but I do reviews as somebody who works in TV. So I am always looking at how strategic the cast could be to really turn these 15 minutes into 20, and if not, 30. So that's my perspective of how I was giving it, because I'm just like, you guys cannot see how you all came together and walked into this house. PPG walked into the house together, walked into the villa together, and walked out the villa together. The show was setting them up for that, and they blew it. Y'all was about to make some money. Y'all was about to make some money, and you blew it. Kiki said, it's episode 1. PPG is still a possibility. True. Remember when Serena and Janae were tussling over Miguel? True. It's still early. That's who she is. She's the Martha Menezes of this season. She is it's a new season, Bella. It's a new day. Just John said, dang, you mentioned a Martha Menezes. Yeah, glorious. Oh, that's my girl. Where is she? Where is Martha Menezes? Where is Mary and Martha? The Menezes sisters. Where are they? Oh, of course. Low-hanging fruit for her. And the only time that accent she ever pushes out that accent is when she's talking to that black man. Girl, bye. Girl. It's the truth. They don't even get the best. They be drooling and salivating over the crumbs. Low racial self-esteem. Even Empathy said, I actually didn't think Jeremiah looked better for not kissing her. It came off as kind of calculated to me. Not hating on him. It's just the feeling I got. That's the thing. I'm just like, is Jeremiah playing the game, y'all? Is he playing the game? Love Like You Are said, Cube and Rachel Berry going to string Ace along until her preference shows up. Absolutely. Spencer said, Yelisa is such a bird. It's hard to watch. Hopefully we won't have to watch her for much longer. Spencer said, I'm glad no one likes Yelisa and Austin's stank voice. Shelly is ready to go. Sure is. Kiki said, we're getting Yule log. We're getting Yule log and busting out of here. So it's okay. Yeah. The first vote. Sarah said, I also felt like the Jeremiah thing is calculated in the whole well, we're not locked in and it's definitely mutual came off so ingenuine. He could be playing the game, y'all. He's not. He's not. He's just being nice. I think Ace is into Shelly, but Ace didn't like how Shelly was the one that ended their talking stage. I think that's what that is. So he don't want to seem too eager, but I think he does like her. Spitzy said, I think the producers had the bombshells to come for elimination. I do too. Sarah said, Ace wasn't cuddling with you, Lisa, and she definitely felt away talking about, I don't think people were, yes, that's exactly what that was about. That's exactly what that was about. She's mad because she knows that Ace is still locked in on Shelly. She wants him to be up on her more because that's what she's used to. When she picks black men with low racial self-esteem, she's used to that. But now she done got one who gets black women on a regular. So you're not special because the ones that normally go for you cannot get black women, especially the black women that they want. So they go for you just to make the black woman that they want jealous. It never works. It never works. So Ace, he not hurting for a sister. He can get one, a good one. So you're not a prize. And that's her issue. She's used to being treated like she's so special by black men with low racial self-esteem. But she found one that don't have that. And now she don't know how to navigate this. So now people are not showing their true colors. Girl, no, he don't want you. He don't want you. You're not a prize. You're not a prize. Go back and get the Miami jigaboos that make you feel special. Hannah said, I didn't like when Taylor said it about feet, when he has fungus on one of his toes. I was hoping Alondra would have called that out. Like, you got a foot fetish and a woman has to have perfect feet, but you got a black toe? Really? I wish you would have called that out. That would have been good. That would have been good. But they're still getting to know each other. Spency said, Alondra is moving like the producers are in her ear. I'm glad no one chose Yulisa or Austin. That's what it's giving me. Because the choices that she's making, I'm like, Alondra, what? It's not making, for me, it's not making any sense from what she's saying in her confessionals. It's weird. It's weird. She is, Nello, you have to be new here. She is allowed to kiss Ace. Again, I review with strategy. She don't got no strategy. What is she doing? What? Let me know, Nello. Let me know why she's making the decisions that she's making. Because the decisions that she is making, I don't see having her at the end getting 50K. But you tell me what you think. Jimmy says, are we going to talk about Bella's black scent is driving me insane? Get her out again. Christian with an undeveloped brain. She doesn't have a personality yet. She's figuring it out. She will not be talking like that soon. She will not be talking like that soon. Oh, it is. It's a good season. It's a good season. Hey, So Steph. Thank you so much for being here. AJ said the girls have the same type. Allow it. We'll see. Spencer said, wait, Nikki, I'm late. Did y'all talk about how Peacock posted late? Yeah, everybody is saying that it was late. I didn't watch it when it came on, but a lot of people were saying Peacock posted late. Just John said, I think Taylor is overplaying the country boy thing and is making him look a bit of a simpleton. According to posters, he is excellent at his craft and he is in vet school, so he's not dumb. I hate that it is perceived that like anything Southern or country is dumb or foolish. You know, it all comes from racism, right? So I can see that happening, and I hate that happens for him because he is probably the only guy on there who has not only a good job, but he is getting an education. I don't think any other guys are in higher education. I think he's the only one. No, Jimmy. Again, it absolutely is okay to explore. I'm talking about strategy. If you watch last season, let's not be dumb here. You watch last season, right? You see how huge that season was, how it changed everybody's life. You are two Black women looking the way you look. Let's be real. Looking like you could be in the sisterhood with Serena. You show up to the show with braids. I guarantee you a producer suggested it. You both show up with braids, and who comes in right after you? An Arab woman. What the hell do you think that is? What? Like, what would come across your mind as soon as you see that, right? This is my problem with the women always on these shows. They never play for the money. Justine was the only one that ever played for the money, and y'all would drag that girl, but she always got the bag. I am always thinking of strategy. Look at how the producers are planning your storyline. They plan for all of those three girls. Their storyline is for them to own this season. That's what they gave them. That's exactly what they gave them. They made them the stars of the show. They blew it in one day. I see that. I'm going to call it. Y'all can say it's okay to explore. Have fun. But I'm going to tell you what I see. These girls are blowing their money. They are blowing their opportunity because they didn't catch what the producers gave them. They handed them the show. Listen, it's day one. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. But I'm sitting here watching all their money and opportunities fade because they didn't catch it. They didn't catch it. Poor babies. Sarah said, I got the complete opposite vibe from Melandria and Taylor. It feels like he's forcing it. She's forcing it with him, and the chat isn't giving. I will say, Sarah, I can see that as well. Because it does feel like she's doing too much, like trying to make it happen, being too eager about it. But then you see her talking to Taylor, and it's just not much going on. It is giving brother and sister vibes. Right now, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And also, yes, Alondria can explore. We're not going to play dumb. We're not going to do that to the new Star family members here. We're not going to play dumb. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Alondria when she's going after one of the guys that the other Black girl has said that not only she likes, expresses she likes, and has a history with. It doesn't look good. Yes, it's okay for her to explore. Yes, it's fine. She can explore. She can do whatever she wants to do. It don't look good. Why? Because she's doing it to another Black woman. Case closed. We know what this is. Let's not play dumb. Let's not play dumb. Like we don't see what's happening here. Like we don't live in the world that we live in. Let's always have this on. Nello said, no one should be closed off or leaning towards one particular person after a day. That's foolish in my opinion. And I absolutely agree with you. That's absolutely foolish, right? I'm talking money. I'm talking money. And the only one that seems to be playing the damn game is Jeremiah. And y'all gonna have egg on your face when he's there at the end holding the bag. Jeremiah said, I found my partner. Let's build this love story and let's get this money. Shout out to him. I'm rooting for him. Just John said, I agree, Sarah, that, again, Alondria and Taylor thing is forced. I don't want it to be true. I don't want it to be true. Everybody looks better on Instagram than they do in person. Everybody has great filters. They airbrush the hell out of them people in them Love Island pics. Nello said the bombshells weren't touching the people in the house as far as look. Maybe it's okay. All right, Nello. Rachel said, was the guy bombshell supposed to be like Miguel being the British bombshell? I hope not. Because we just have to be honest here. The best that UK has to offer is in Black. They're not producing Jude Laws anymore. I don't know what did happen to the bloodline over there in the Caucasus community, but they've gone back to colonial face. So we need to dip in the black UK bag because, or the what they call the mixed rice. Dip into the mixed rice bag, and one of the parents got to be black for it to work out. That we mm-mm. Love like you are said. Ace transferred. I saw that. I saw that. E Purposely said, I think Shelly gets it, but maybe Alondria. Oh, I don't know. It's I was just like, oh no, girl, stick with the plan. The producers are making y'all the stars. Stick with the plan. But did they watch last season? I don't know how you come on the show and don't watch last season. I don't know how you come on these reality TV shows with no game plan. I'm telling y'all, Jeremiah is the only one on this show that has a game plan. And he's going to win. He's going to win. As long as Jeremiah sticks to the money, he's going to win. Nella said, are they supposed to be their own person? They don't need an archetype out of the previous season. Oh, baby, you don't know TV then. You don't know TV. Producers are always trying to recreate what has worked. This is perfect for the real world. It's not for TV. This is entertainment. And they saw that money from that last season. They saw those views. Were you here last season? Because people broke Peacock trying to get accounts. I think it was right after Cordell and Serena had their fight. Peacock broke because of so many people trying to log on and create accounts. You don't think they want that again? You don't think they're not going to try to recreate that again? You don't think that we got two dark-skinned black women with braids down to their coochies on this show because of Serena? Let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. Your logic for the real world does not matter in TV land. AJ said, I like that they're not trying to force a trio. You could like it. It don't work for them financially. Guys, we are talking money. We are talking strategy. We are talking opportunity. I like it all you want. They're blowing their bag and I'm going to stand by it. They're blowing their bag and I'm going to stand by it. Never the money. Never the money. I don't know what we need. Justine. She was the only girl I've ever seen on Love Island go for the money. The women are never here for the money. Jimmy says, Jeremiah is ridiculously handsome. I know he's for the streets. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that Jeremiah is playing the game because I was just like, the way you described yourself and the way you're acting on the show, something ain't right. And maybe that's why Huda is giving him a little restraint because she can see it. She can see that something is, I don't know, because they're damn near planning their wedding. Jeremiah here for the coin. He the only one that watched the show and took notes. Just Jonathan said, Alondria gives full-on swallow your face kisses. Every time Alondria kisses anybody, mother goes for the gusto. Mother goes for the gusto. I think he's playing the game. I think he's playing the game. Nobody else is. And I think he watched last season and he knows America loves a love story. And I think that he is trying to lock in with Huda and play the good guy, respect, kiss me on the cheek, all of that stuff, so that America will continue to vote him in. I think Jeremiah the only one playing the game. I think he's the only one playing the game. Smart man. Smart man. Now, Jeremiah, if this is real, we're sorry. We're just speculating. It's day one. We're just speculating, but yeah. Everybody's side-eyeing him now. Oh my goodness. CJ said, I remember Janae and Serena were vying for Corey in episode 1. Also, Leah was rude to Janae over Connor. They can still be friends. It's too early to tell, though. Absolutely. It's too early to tell. And hopefully these ladies are playing the game too, where they're giving off the same vibe, where we don't know if we're going to be PPG 2.0, whatever it is. I'm just like, get it together. Let's get this money. Let's get this money, ladies. If you're not going to get it on the show, at least get it off the show. At least get it off the show. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that affects him. I'm going to watch his face. I'm going to watch his face when she tells him and see how that goes. Love Like You Are said, the way she froze when Jeremiah asked what the other bedroom was for. He was so quick. What's the other bedroom for? An office? Oh Lord. Spitzy said Huda should have said I was so upset with her. It's giving Jessica from Love is Blind. I don't know why she didn't say it. I would say it right off the bat and just see what happens. Instead of getting involved with somebody and then dropping that kind of bomb on them. Because to be honest, he has to take that into consideration. Does he want to be a stepdad? That's really important if he wants to take this relationship to the next level. Jimmy said, I think it's unfair for Huda to not disclose that she has a 4-year-old. That's major information. Yeah, but I think she's not. Well, she said it. She said she's not saying it because she doesn't want to be judged. She's a 24-year-old with a 4-year-old daughter. It's just like, that's a lot. The men on the show is 22. That's a lot for them to take in. And I think she doesn't want to be judged, and she doesn't want to ruin her chances. But I do agree. I think holding that information, I don't think is going to work well for her. Now, if Jeremiah takes that information and eats it up, and he's so excited about it, the jury's still out. The jury's still out. Naya said, that's why I think the switch up will be devastating, because he's given so much so soon. Because he's playing the game. I think Jeremiah, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. CJ said Jeremiah is a huge red flag. Don't let the abs and face fool you, child. Are we talking about Ace? He is definitely very young. But guys, remember, Serena and Cordell were what? 20, 22, and 23? You never know. Amirio said, I think Taylor is everything on paper for Alondria, but she's feeling Ace more. I think the swag of Ace is more. But this is the thing, Alondria. She likes the swag of Ace more. But didn't you say you didn't want a city boy? So I don't understand. It's like she says one thing in her confessional and then does the complete opposite. Ryan says, and they're going to be so hurt when Ace gets caught. Because I don't think the Ace is playing the game. I think the Ace is just here having a good time. I think he's here having a good time. Casa Amore is definitely going to catch Ace up. Definitely going to catch. You know what? I'm surprised nobody found anything on her. I'm surprised. Sarah said Taylor's a little corny, though. The way he came galloping into the... Oh, he's a cowboy. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. He a cowboy. Which is so weird, though, Betty. It's so... What are you doing? Why are you minding our business? You don't even go here. It's weird. It's a weird. Spitzy said, Yelisa also doesn't speak with her Cardi cosplay in her interviews. She's such a bird. Sarah said, Austin must be super duper awkward because he's tall. He's tall. They should be flocking to him. Oh my God, guys, there are so many comments in here. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to get to as many as I can. Spitzy said, I feel so bad for Shelly and Ace. They would be disgusted when they get their phone back. Ciao. said, right, even though I like Liv last season, I was disappointed we got a British bombshell. Yeah, I feel like if it was Black British, I would have been all right. I would have been all right. The POCs, Brits, they be giving. They be giving. Dreadful Ruby said, I imagine since they're doing All-Stars now too, the numbers can't be that bad. I think something is going on. Love Like You Are said exactly. And the UK hates when the Americans come on the show, but they can come on ours. Oh, okay. Are we, has there ever been an American on Love Island UK? I haven't watched every season, so I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. The second season had Brits, which is weird. Why is America the only one? Are we watched the most? I'm genuinely asking. I'm like, what's going on? Because I'm like, y'all pushing Love Island UK back? And then it was like word on the street that the voice was leaving. The guy who does the voice for Love Island UK USA and USA UK was leaving. And then it was like, no, he's still going to be here. I'm like, what's happening with UK? Were the numbers that bad last season? Kiki said the UK has lost their spark with their treatment of the Black woman, especially last season. Dreadful said, I think they're just desperate to recreate last season. Absolutely. Everything they're doing this season is to get the viralness of last season. Everything they're doing. A lot of people switched. Season 7 was it. Season 7 was Love Island USA's Love Island UK season 5. That was it. And it just seems like they're focusing more on this one because the budget is crazy. Like, guys, Scissors Saturn went on for a long time. And I know about the music minutes. And I was just like, yeah, they got money. They got money. June 9th. So it starts what? Oh, next week. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get that. Hannah Emma London said UK Love Island has been downward spiral for years now. Oh, no. First look for what? What are we talking about? First look for what? Love Island UK? The waiting room said UK Love Island numbers last season was bad. Oh, Lord. Because we know y'all got talent over there. Stop sending us to George Washington's. Give us the Idrises. We know what y'all got over there now. Y'all was trying to hide them, but we know what y'all got. I'm telling y'all, if they bring out them black Brits, it's going to be a season. It's going to be a season. Hey, the internet, how are you? Sarah said, once the UK casted Ronnie, I said, oh, the stock is low. The ratings must be free falling, child. Kiki said, we need OV level bombshells. Tired of these. Okay. Why won't they give us the black ones? Why? Why not? Dreadful Ruby said Miguel was like, oh no, we did get a black one. We got Miguel. Well, it's mixed rice. Mixed rice or black. Let's do that, Love Island. No shade, but we can keep the white tone. Miguel was lightning in the bottle, especially with the relationship still going. It's just really difficult to make that work. Guys, we talked about this. Miguel ain't leaving Leah. Miguel ain't going nowhere. Miguel, the only way they'll break up is if Leah ends it. Miguel ain't going nowhere. Leah got money. He's smart. Because Charlie is giving George Washington with a low-cut Caesar with a deep wave. That is George Washington. The end of the age said, not unless the bombshells look like Okay. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy said, I thought the two bombshells this episode were not, they weren't. Keep that over there in the UK. Keep that over there in the UK, because I will say this. What I like about Love Island UK and what I love about UK TV shows and everything, they allow the regular degulars to shine. I love that. I absolutely love that. In America, gosh, you gotta be a runway model to get on the TV show. Like it's competition over here. But in the UK, anybody can get a job. I love that. I love that fairness. I love that equality and looks that they have over there. In the USA, it's a little different. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if we're gonna give a bombshell from another country, let's make sure it's on the same level, have the same standards of what the Americans are expecting. No pilgrims. No pilgrims. Miguel ate. The boy is fine. That was a great UK bombshell. That was a great UK bombshell. Spitzy said, girl, the UK girlies are giving, oh, okay. All right. You know, everybody has different beauty standards. Brittany said, the UK got sealed because one of the cast members, the squad's head mixed guy, was found to be in a machete gang. Oh, delayed. Why did they let that thug on TV? Oh my goodness. That probably would have been a good season. Oh, that probably would have been a good season. Thugs need love too. Oh, that's ridiculous. I Am Also Production said, I actually like the international bombshells. I think they should do a crossover. I would love that. I think they do it with Love Island Games. They do that already. They do that already. I think they should do that. Keep that with Love Island Games. You know, mix everybody up. But we can stay in America for the bombshells. But if we go outside of America, let's get bombshells on the American standards. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No pilgrims, no George Washingtons, no Marie Antoinettes. Sarah said exactly, because Liv was giving none and Aaron was more. Oh my! But it was such a great season, though. No, I'm not touching season 6. They ate. The casting was phenomenal. They ate. Brittany said the UK. Yeah, I got that. Square-headed mixed guy. Okay. Victoria said that the producers really think that the new Brit. Oh, they're both beautiful. With or without makeup. Their faces without makeup. Wow. I Am Also Production said, I lived in the UK 2 seasons ago and I only noticed us Americans talking about the show. Oh, it's not a big deal over there? I thought it was a big deal over there. Don't they make them into like celebrities? I thought it was a really big deal over there. No. We're holding space. Dreadful, stick with me. We're holding space. Don't do that. Don't take that out the atmosphere. We're holding space. We have to. Just Jonna said, I would be okay with the British invasion later on if he was hot, but that dude, no thank you. You know, listen. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. All I'm saying is the American eye, we behold something a little different. That's it. I'm very sure the UK, they love the colonial face men over there. Them colonial face men get they get the best, the pick of the litter. I'm just saying over here, we don't do colonial. It's no way. Let me move on. They do. I think they do have an age gap. Cordell is younger. So, you know, we can hold space, hold space, hold space, hold space, hold space. We cannot speak negatively about, we can't hold space, hold space. Oh, we can't. And the French black boys. Bring both of them. Dreadful says Shelly and Taylor have faces that are really just unfair for the rest of them. His pics did not do him justice. His face is just beautiful. Everybody's, stunning. Spenty said, Nikki, that's why I was late. I was over here networking. Listen, do what you got to do. I Am Also Production said, I want them to bring on the tomboy like Serena too. I felt they gave her the razzle dazzle too. Yeah, listen, season 6 was good. Season 6 was phenomenal. Jimmy said, since they have a bigger budget, hopefully they are feeding the Islanders this year. They probably won't. Oh, you mean... I was talking about food. I'm like, they're trying to keep everybody on that show skinny. Hopefully, like, I'm interested to see what the bombshells are. I will say I was a little disappointed in the bombshells this time. But we'll see. We will see. We don't know. We don't know. The producers know what they're doing. The producers know what they're doing. Yeah, I was just like, now Ace. But you gotta elevate the jobs on this show because the women are just, their jobs are phenomenal. Dreadful said an all queer season though would be fun. Are You the Ones all queer season was my fave. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't know if that could happen in America. I just don't know. Before this administration, I would say it was a huge possibility, but now we are regressing. So I'm not sure. Dreadful said Jeremiah wouldn't even look to her after he kissed the bombshell. I think that's already over. You think so? But he hasn't seen the bombshell. And I'm telling you, Jeremiah is playing the game. I don't think he's going to mess it up for himself. Galaxy said, Nick is the favorite. We either going to love him or hate him. No in between. True. And that's how Nick feels, Dreadful. Dreadful said Bella is incredibly dull, in my opinion, and not even because of kissing stuff, just overall. That's how Nick is feeling. It's not... But I feel like with somebody like Bella, she never had to give much. But now it's like in a show where she has to compete. I think it's going to be hard for her because she never really had to. I think she might be the first to go if it's a group vote. If America votes, it's Shalisa. She's the first woman to go. And Austin, I believe, is going to be the first guy. Wawa said Huda hiding her child from the beginning is not a good look. But we can see why she did it, though, right? We can see why she did it. I don't think so. They're sticking to the plan. I Be Chillin' said Jeremiah wasn't feeling anybody else from the original group and didn't want Miss Magga to pick him. It's not complicated or manipulative. It's common sense. Talk your talk. What the hell? Fruit flies. I got a watermelon two days ago and them taking over my home. Yes, I want to review it every day. Every day. Just Jonathan said Ace is the child in every way. This is day one. I am holding out for better for Shelly. Better might come. Ace, don't mess up this opportunity. Holding space. Ryan said, it sucks for us, y'all. Graduated in November and I'm unemployed for months and I went straight into grad school to get my refund checks to keep me afloat. Thank God I live at home, though, and don't you move. Don't you move. I don't let nobody shame you out of that. Don't you move. Move smart. Joseph said people are looking for community spirituality. I knew Christianity was going to have a comeback when astrology blew up several years ago. But you know what's also having a resurgence? Black spirituality, especially them Black Americans, child. The Black Americans are tapping into hoodoo. They are tapping in. I'm like, what's about to happen? It's about to be a moving and a shaking over here in the US of A. Child. Not at all. I remember having to write papers, and I used to have 7 sources. Do y'all remember that when a teacher was just like, this is how many sources you have to look through for this paper? You have to cite they don't have to cite their sources anymore. They can just say, I heard on TikTok. The kids are dumb. Nadia said, as an older Gen Z baby millennial 1997, what? The stark difference between my friends and I are their younger siblings born 4 years later, and their younger siblings born 4 years later. It's astonishing. It absolutely is. Brittany said, I'm Gen Z, but early Gen Z. I was born in 2000s, 98 through 2002. We still got the same sense. My age group grew up the start of the internet. So yeah, it's them damn phones. That's the thing. It's the internet. The internet, because the information is readily available, but a lot of the information is not correct. We got a grown woman on TikTok talking about Harriet Tubman was not real. We are in the trenches. Gojo Ghetto said, I low-key miss the season 6 cast, but I know I need to move on. But I think this season will be good and messy. That's the thing. I think it'll still be a good season. I really, really do. I'm just seeing all the missed opportunities. That's all I'm talking about right now. But I think it's going to be a good season. I think it's just not going to play out the way we would like for it to play out. I be chilling said Jeremiah wasn't in love. There were only 5 options at the time, and she was his favorite. It's really simple. We'll see what happens when they bring in more of what he likes. I don't know. I be chilling. I think Jeremiah gonna be chilling with Huda until the end. Jeremiah is playing the game, and he's the only one. And at this point, that's the best place to be, because when nobody else is playing the game and you're the only one who has strategy, you're going to end up at the end. Miss Brown Sugar said, hey, y'all, cracking up at the first thing I saw on this chat was Encyclopedia's Dewey Decimal System. Oh, Star Family has us on a ride. I can tell. We be in here having a time. You think so? Oh, shoot. I have a live today at 5:30. What time will that be? That's going to be 8:30. Oh, will the show be over by then? No, it starts at 6 for me. I might have to change my live tonight. I might have to change that live, child. We'll see. Just Jonathan said, clarification, Taylor is not a downgrade for Alondria. I meant that they both will end up dating down with other people because I don't believe that they are a match. Yeah, I think they're a match on paper. The personalities aren't clicking. The personalities are not clicking. If they fumble each other. If they fumble each other. Dreadful said, I wasn't trying to decide if Lisa Austin would have bothered me so much if I didn't know. And I really think they're just yes, that's the thing. They needed MAGA to have some kind of personality because they're not interesting. They are not interesting at all. Dreadful said, it just seemed like he didn't want to be stolen by her. Easy to know he is more into Huda than her, at least. We'll see. I'll be chilling said reacting to things late because I'm behind. Me too. I got like 100 other comments to get through. But Ace's issue with Shelly is the fact that she's kissed Mr. MAGA first. Don't kiss me after another dude. Was that Shelly? I thought Shelly kissed him first. Who kissed the Plantation Princess kissed him second. And he didn't like that. Right? It is way early, but the first episode was giving. I will say this. The first episode was giving. And I kind of feel like the coupling that we have now, like relationship-wise, I don't think any of these people were going to be together. I feel like what we started with is going to be totally different than what we ended with. I don't think we're going to have like people that last throughout the whole season the way this is going. I do not think so. Hey, obviously me said I'm going to need Nick to stop being Curtis, cute maybe, and be open about his interest in Black women. It's okay to go full up. Well, all right. Full Willy Wonka in the chocolate. What the hell is going on? What the hell? Josie said, Nick and Taylor are the only ones with higher education. Nick is oh, you're right. He is. You are right. He absolutely is. We'll see. Spencer said, Leah was messy as hell with Janae and Connor. I hope it doesn't end up as bad. We'll see. But I really don't think we're going to have the same people at the end. I think we're going to have an entirely different cast at the end. Dreadful said, Justine out here forcing me to watch Perfect Match when it starts. I'll give it another shot now that they've moved beyond just Netflix people. Justine's going to keep her bag. That woman is not there for love. Justine is always there for the money, and I love that for her. I love my favorite Love Island cast member to date because she always went after the money. The only woman I've ever seen on this show, UK and USA, the only woman I've seen go after the money. I love her. Josie said, I feel like neither Alondria nor Taylor are in, and yeah, they're just making it work till the bombshells come through. I think so too. They always do. And it's always the women. The men be locked in. They are always locked in. It's always the women. What if they bring back boring Coy? You know who Coy reminds me of on this season? Bella. They have the same personality because they are people who are used to being pursued. They are not used to pursuing people. So Bella is sitting there like all the guys have to come to her. And I'm like, no, everybody got to chase each other. That's the game. That's the game, Bella. That's the game. Raquel, what's up? Said, thank you. I hate when we act like we don't know that optics matter, especially to Black women on these shows. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Keep on playing. I'm going to get some apple cider vinegar. Oh, right? On the show past then. On that show past then. I said, oh, we always in there when it's somebody cute. We always in there. Thobeka. Beautiful. Said, Alondria shouldn't have kissed Ace. Two Black girls munch up each other's back. I said what I said, period. Period. Come on, we know what this is. We know who this is. Obviously, me said, I don't care. Not every Miss British boy is in Toby. I love Toby. I don't care. I know everybody hated Toby. I loved Toby. He was the best comic relief on that season. Toby just made the dumbest decisions. I would literally watch the episode and then I would go to his sister's TikTok and she would be dragging him. Toby was comic relief. I loved it. Toby would be in love with a girl one day. And a bombshell would come in and he would be in love with her. And then the girls would get mad at him. He'd be like, I don't know. Oh, he made the dumbest decisions, but it was such great TV. It was such, I loved watching him be dumb. I love Toby. I want him to be on Love Island Games or the All-Stars, whatever that is. I want to see him interacting with Americans. He's so funny. Josie said, Jeremiah, was he on the last one? Was he on the last one? He was on Love Island All-Stars, right? Love Island UK All-Stars or something like that, I think. I need him in America. I need Toby in America. Josie said, Jeremiah might be playing a game, but are people actually going to fall for it? I feel like he's going to get annoying real quick like Aaron. Here's the thing. I think Miss Huda is catching on to him, though. Because remember when they were in that day bed or whatever, and she kept on telling him to calm down and to chill, and she just kept on staring at him. And I'm like, are you seeing something? Are you picking something up? Are you picking something up? Even if he said, I agree, Nikki, as a viewer, I'm trying not to compromise, to compare the season, but definitely how production sees it is what they want. That's the thing. That's why I always say this. When you come in these reality TV shows, please do your research, right? Because what these people don't realize, you sign this contract, you are signing away your life. Not your life, but you're signing away your image. This show is going to be able to exploit your image for the rest of your life. Please get something out of the deal. And when those three women arrived together, they should have caught what that was. I would have caught it. And as soon as I saw Ace, if I was Shelly, as soon as I saw Ace, I would have been like, let's do this. Let's get this money. That's all I'm saying. Homebody Brit said Justine goes for the money because on her season, when she did it for love, Caleb played her and my girl learned. She said, fool me once. It won't happen again. Obviously me said Ola giving those kisses is why, yeah, Nikki not thinking about her. He was just like, I want to see what that's about. I want to see what that's about. And he's laying up there with Christian Bella and holding hands when he could be grinding on a laundry. He said, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Homebody Brit said, right, Caleb came in with a plan on Justine because he saw how she was being portrayed as a hopeless romantic with nobody wanting her from the outside and came in and locked on her to win. And when they did, absolutely. So Becca said, I'm glad Ace got to kiss everyone he wanted to kiss just to get it off his system since he's not coupled up with Shelly. I need him to change after coupling. With my girl Shelly. Me too. Those two could win it. If they can see the vision, but they probably aren't catching it. I Am Also Production said Jeremiah played smart, choosing Huda. She's the Palestinian and she's a single mom. She would be a good example to win. I feel like he's the only one. That's the Justine of the season. And Love Like You Are said, I hope for Huda's sake and Jeremiah's scamming, he doesn't try to play stepdaddy immediately and then leaving after. Me too. Oh, see, the age gaps are working. I will say also for this generation, like age gap relationships with the woman being older are somehow working. Somehow a lot of them are working. It seems like the woman has to be older for relate. Like if I feel like a lot of women are either single or with a younger man. That's where we're at right now. Child is the love of my life in college. Oh my God. Am I going to have to go to homecomings to find a husband? Oh, good. He is. And that's the thing. No, I will not let y'all bring me into this. We are holding space. I will not let you guys make me speak against them. We're holding space. Absolutely not. Well, this is the thing. I agree with you. I think they're going to send somebody in for her because her head is, Alondra said, I'm here to have fun. Her head is turning every which way. So I think they're going to send in somebody for her. I don't see Miss Hottie. I don't see her settling down anytime soon. The waiting room said we had an Aussie and I think half Americans, not one half Americans on USA. They got them over there. I don't know why they won't bring us them. Bring us the skeptics. We need the skeptics. Come on. Y'all have them over there. Are they not passing a background check? What's going on? Bring them. We know y'all got that over there. We know now. Let us have them. Let us, oh my God, if they give Alondria a Skepta, I'm sorry, Taylor. It's lights for you, cowboy. You're galloping home. OMG. Gojo Ghetto said, if Love Island UK doesn't have any Black women and men who go for them, they have lost me forever. I have seen too much to entertain that BS. Gojo Ghetto said, I'm not turning back. So they're going to have to do some work. That's right. Oh, really? Mika Meeks, what's going on? Is it bad? Is it good? Let me know. Obviously, me said Love Island Games is the best Love Island anyway. I can't wait for the producers to try and recreate how popular the first season was in the next. Me too. I liked it. I like it. Why not? Why not? We need them. That's what I've been feeling. I've been getting that they're just going to combine. I've been feeling that it's just going to be like one Love Island. But Tina said, I think the UK gets to infiltrate other franchises, USA and Australia, help bring Love Island UK viewers to the show because it's the original. I've never seen an American on UK, but there was an American on Love Island Australia. Okay, that makes sense, Bettina. That makes sense. That makes sense. Obviously, me said Love Island Australia is the worst Love Island by far, especially in their treatment of Black women. They make Love Island UK and Love Island look like, I can't believe the USA is beating out other countries and respecting and loving on Black women. It must be bad everywhere else. If America is eating in that category, child, that's what I want. When we gonna get some South Africans on the show? Isn't there Love Island, Nigeria? Come on. It's some good places we can pick from. We got a stabber on the season. Why can't he let that thug have some love? Let that thug get some love. Well, any violence is quaint to us. Sad. Very, very sad. Any violence. We're just like, oh, that's it. We blow people up. M said the UK always has to go for the square-headed light skins. Where did they find them? Oh my God, I hate to say it, but since you brought it up, there is like a square-headed, not light skin, mixed race problem in the UK. I've seen that kind of men. It's always in the men though. I don't see square-headed mixed race kids, mixed race contestants. But on Love Island UK with the men, if it's a mixed race footballer, he got a square head. What is that? Because it's like consistent. Is there like a tribe of men that have like square heads? It's like mating with colonial white women. What is that? That I've only seen it there. I've only seen that head there. And it's always on somebody who's mixed race. It's always on a mixed race footballer. Love Island, Alcatraz. Listen, the best looking men you will ever see in America are incarcerated. The best looking men that you will ever see in the United States of America are incarcerated. Don't ask me how I know. Love Like You Are said there's another contestant from the UK. It's under investigation for What? The UK is getting ghetto. What's going on? Congratulations. Congratulations. Good for him. Good for him. Oh, he would have ate for sure. He would have ate for sure. Jimmy said, I was seeing many Rob memes with the system has failed her when Peacock delayed the episode. Oh, who was our Rob on this season? Who was our Rob? Yeah, I thought, well, here again, I'm going off of Love Island UK, season 5, because that was my introduction into Love Island UK. And those people are like still pretty popular. Y'all still talk about Ovi. Oh my God. Anytime we talk about the Bombshell, y'all bring that dude up. Y'all don't say nothing about season 6, season 7, season 8. Still Love Island season 5. So I feel like I at least thought that they were like a big deal over there since that show was so big. Saraya says, I watched Love Island season 3, 6, and now season 7. Is it me or is there a lack of light-skinned Black girls? I will say no. You know why? This is what they do. They start off with dark-skinned Black girls, and the light-skinned girls are always the bombshells. I'm telling you, they be listening to my people when we speak. They know all of our mess, all of our issues. So they always bring in a little red bone to break up the dark-skinned couple. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Miss Brown Sugar said, oh, it's a big deal, or maybe it's a big deal in pocket and circles, but listen to several UK recappers across ages and demographics. What were we talking about that it's a big deal? I forgot. Forgive me. Eve Empathy said, I'm not feeling Ace either. There's just something about him. I don't know. Oh, please, no. We are holding space. We are holding space. Don't do this, guys. We got to take it out. Take it out the atmosphere right now. You take it back. We are holding space. We are holding space. Lord, Ace, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life, Ace. Don't embarrass me. Oh my goodness. I am holding space. Oh. The waiting room says, we do not like that colonial look. Others might, but me and my homegirl. Yeah, it's no shade. I think the colonial face, y'all eat that up over there. Over here, it's just like, it looks as if it's a regressive white person. Like, oh my gosh, some would say inbred. I'm not saying that's what y'all do, but that's what that face reminds us of. So we like an evolved Caucasian. Oh, God. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Gojo Ghetto said, Nikki, greetings from my mom. She just recognized your voice from the hey mama. Like 7 years ago. Oh my God, we've been here for a minute, child. Tell mama I say hi and that I love her. I am also production said, yeah, my acting coach in the UK was like, we look like real they look like real people. She said the people on Love Island were real people. Oh my goodness. Oh, the guys are going to get a bi girl out of there immediately. Why? Because the bi girl is going to get the girls. Let me tell you something. Nobody can flip a woman like a bi girl. So they had to get her out of there. Spency said, I think producers want to keep us happy and we'll have yeah, probably. Eve Empathy said, Bella is like a Christian Lala to me. Black and constantly throwing out weird motivational phrases. It's hard to explain. She hasn't developed a personality yet. When she does, it won't be this thing that she's doing. I know. I hope we'll get that. I Am Also Productions. I want let's because since we're doing Trumpers, right? Let's get a indigenous Mexicana girl with a middle part bust down, who comes in loving herself and loving her people, and really is giving like bestie vibes. She might vibe with Shelly. Ooh, Huda, I'm sorry, you might get replaced. She might vibe with Shelly and Alondra like that. But yeah, let's get some indigenous sisters up in there. Spency said Ariana is barely holding it together towards the. Oh, she's trying. She's trying though. She's doing a good job. Jordan said, "Man, I wish I could have moved back with my mom and save some coin." Listen, if you can do it, do it. If you can do it. I Am Also Production said, I don't even notice Love Island stuff on the tube, and they be advertising any and everything on the tube. Oh my gosh, what's happening? It's dying out. Oh my goodness. No. No. Speaking of not having the site sources, that made me think about education. Job Corps is done. Yikes. Oh. Oh. It's about crack is coming back. Crack is coming. What can you do? If you don't have Job Corps, what's left to do? Sling crack. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is about to be bad out here, child. Rebecca said, did you notice Ace and Shelly were matching with... We're holding space. We're holding space. Ace, Shelly. Yeah, I was trying to think of their name too. I was trying... Chalace? Oh, Chalace! Chalace! We're holding space. The producers know what they're doing. I hope that Ace and Shelly know what the producers are doing. We don't care if it's not a real love story and y'all don't make it after the show ends. For right now, we need the delusion and you need the coin. Give it to us. Give it to us. Rain said, a lot of the problem is lack of comprehension context. She knew all those facts and had no idea what it meant. Ciao. Obviously, me said Curtis was a Love Island contestant who liked to chase black women and showed interest in them, but never actually paired up with them or leave with a white woman. He was all... Who is Curtis? Is Curtis the guy with the veneers? He was mad racist to that. Him and that Botox Barbie. Oh yes, the Hips. I know who Curtis is, Mr. Hips. He always dances. He is the thickest male dancer I've ever seen. But yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he always did have an interest in a sister. He liked kissing them, but he would never like couple up with them. We know what that is. B Nickel, what's up? Said Huda can't string these men along without being honest about her baby. I think Huda knows that when she reveals that she has a child, Love Island is going to change for her, and quickly. Yeah. The only one doing it right. The only one doing... I'm telling you, I love to see her gameplay. I love to see her gameplay. He was just so dumb. He was just so dumb. He was like, ooh. Every time he would make a decision, they'd be like, tell me, what would you do? Oh, he was so dumb. He was like, I just had Genie. Great TV. He is great. I love watching him. I love watching him. Sarah said, also, not the UK Trump or Bombshell going for Shelly in the first. But see, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All of them racist, Trumpy MAGA people in love, obsessed with black people. Obsessed. I'm not shocked that Austin is locked in on Shelly. I'm not shocked that Colonial Face is going to be locked in on Shelly. It's like, it's weird. It's like they are so obsessive to the point they know or don't think that they could get with the black person without enslaving them. So it's so weird. But it's always like that. That's why Austin, all of his little things that he reshared on TikTok, all of it is about black men. All of it is about black women. Obsessed. It's an obsession. It's an obsession. Sarah said, also in the first look, Ulisa is nowhere to be seen and in a wide shot of all the couples together. The ancestors are working, I see. Spencer said, Nikki, you think the skeptics of the world don't like Black Americans? Oh no. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. Are you asking me? Because I would never say anything like that. No, I think the skeptics of the world love Black Americans. That's where they get their inspiration from. Skepta, do you see the way Skepta look? You think he got that from British people? That's Black American women. Because what y'all like about Black American men is because Black American women, that's us. We did that. We made him hot. That's our work. Okay. That's why when that whole trend on TikTok was happening, Black wife effect, why did every man, no matter his culture or his race, why did every man get finer when he got with a Black woman? That's our work. Okay. So no, I think I love Black Americans. I think there's some ignorance between both parties because everybody's uneducated about each other. But I think the skeptics of the world love Black Americans. If anything, child, they love Black American women. So let's get some skeptics over here. Let's get some skeptics over. Oh, we're still waiting. When are we going to get that? I've been waiting for that season because I know everybody's going to be fine. Oh, a season of fine, dark-skinned Black people. Let's go. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go. The waiting room said, I think the producers go out of their way to look for the square-headed footballers because we pointed it out. Yeah, I'm just like, what is that? And that's completely a UK thing. You don't see that kind of combination anywhere else. It's over there. You know, just by that. Who has that? What is that? It's Neanderthal. It's something. It's something. Oh, me and my mom watched it in a day. The whole season. We made breakfast, lunch, and dinner watching the entire season. Was crying at the end. Oh, it was a good season. Iconic. That casting was amazing. Sarah said they had that girl Miguel brought in from Casa who cried because she thought she didn't get breakfast. Who was that? Them Casa girls were haters. Haters because PPG was so popular. Jimmy said Sierra and all of Leah's fans attacked her. Sierra and all of Leah's fans attacked her to this day for being Miguel's type. Who? Oh, Sierra said that all of Leah's fans attacked her for being Miguel's type. Oh, girl, get over it. We done moved on, Sierra. We done moved on, sis. We got a whole space. Me and you, Eva, we got a whole space. The Star family don't want this to happen, but we got a whole space. We see the vision. We see the vision. We have to hold peace. We're holding it. Me and you, Eva, we fighting. We are holding it. Oh, these names. EL and Carrington from Love Island Games were like the last good-looking male bombshells. EL. Wait, did I get invited to something? Hold on, child. You know, mother's still on the clock. No. EL. Love Island. EL. Oh, I remember him. He's a cutie. Yeah. Is he a Brit? Is he a Brit? Oh, this ain't Colonial. Is he a Brit for real? Oh, he's English. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember him. He look American. Carrington. Oh, he's a cutie too. Carrington Rodriguez. Yeah, I was just like, that ain't no UK. Carrington Rodriguez. Yeah. Oh yeah, those are good bombshells. Yeah, I remember them. They're good bombshells. Chili's. Chili's. We're holding space. Holding space for Chili's. Come on, y'all. Please, y'all can do it. Get this money. It's right there. 50K. Oh, if they're paying you, yeah, if you're getting paid, oh my God, is this a Cali-based company? If you're getting paid in Cali money, them Cali taxes. So it's going to be 20K a person. But still, it's something. It's something. Sarah said a TikTok Jeremiah made just got shared on TikTok of him with the stroller and caption, "Who has left me with the baby?" Oh, he could be joking. Either way, he playing the game, y'all. We can't get mad at that. Tiffany said, if there aren't any more jobs, only rich people will be able to afford crack. Oh my God, too broke to get high. It's about to be bad for everybody. Gojo Gatto said that's low-key an immediate send-off. No one who's coming on Love Island in their early 20s is looking for. She's in her early 20s. Somebody will be. Somebody will be. They're not well. They're not well. They're not well. That's a black king right there. That's a black king right there. We got to do it. We have to hold space. Yeah, he was security. He did not. What sector of whiteness was that over there? Because that's different. We got to be honest. It's Jude Law white UK people, and it's the George Washingtons. What's that? Where they come from? It's something, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a difference. It's a difference over there. Yeah, he was a sweetie. Oh, it was a TikTok saying he was too mature to be left alone with a baby. He was just probably trying to go viral. Probably trying to go viral. I don't know why I'm defending Jeremiah. I'm not holding space for him. I'm holding the space for Chili's. Chili's. Gojo Ghetto. Delete this comment right now. Cillian is about to jump from a roof wherever he's at and beat you up. That man is not British. Girl, you done it now. He does not play. That is an Irish king, child. That is fix that. Cillian don't play. Cillian does not play. You better fix that. Girl, don't do that over here. Don't do it. He don't play. He don't play with that. Because he's holding space. He still got to beef with them Brits. He don't play that. Now he'll take their money, but he don't play that. Fix that. I'm glad you fixed that. He don't. Cillian don't play. Cillian do not play. M said, I don't think there will be much time left for we're going to see what they give. We're going to see what they give. June 9th, we're going to see. It's seeming like we're taking the crown. It's seeming like Spency. I remember watching an interview where somebody said that I think he was doing promo for whatever movie. No, it wasn't a movie. It was that series. Oh, I forgot that series. I love that series. No fighting. It was such a good show. And the lady called him British. He was like, he said, I'm Irish. I was like, child. He still got beef with them Brits. He He don't play that. I learned. He don't play. Me in that interview learned that Cillian does not Irish. Um, he probably said, "My husband's mom is an Irish immigrant." Yeah, I'm from Philly. I know, child. I know. It's tight with them. It's tight. It's tight. I don't know how that man is British. We're gonna find this out right now. I think he lives there. He's American. That is an American face. That ain't no British face. That is not, or maybe did he get work done? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's not a British face. No shade to the Brits. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all look, it's a difference. This is not a British where? British where? This is not a British face. You know what? Maybe it is a British face because he looked like Gwen Stefani baby daddy. Maybe that is it's different sectors. It's different sectors. It's the Jude Laws and the Henry Cavill's Brits, and then it's the George Washingtons. What is that? Do y'all know? I don't want to, He's a British actor for portraying. Was he born in? What's his culture? Oh my God, this is a pure white. This is a pure white. South Kensington. How did he get work done? Somebody in that bloodline got to be something else. That's what happens. There's a drop, and ethnic jumps into the bloodline and changes the trajectory of it. Because this is, wow. This is not, this can be a pure white Brit. That don't make no sense. Ethnicity. What? Somebody. Scottish, English, Irish. Okay. I knew it. I said it got to be something else. The Scottish and the Irish. Yeah, because they got talent over there. They got talent over there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I knew it had to be something else. We found it. The Irish and the Scottish. That was it. Thank you. That was it. We just need to do a little bit of research. If you ever have any confusion, Gen Z, if you're ever confused about, just do a little research. Get some sources, several sources. Cite your sources. Oh, OMG. Don't ever do that again, baby. You learned here. Don't ever do that, baby. They do not play. Aaron Taylor, go y'all, take a nap. Cause I don't even, y'all know it's Black Love or Zay over here. These eyes are for the Africans only, okay? However, I know talent outside of my community when I see it. That's talent. Aaron Taylor, that's talent. Is that a pure white? It gotta be something. I'm gonna say Scottish. That's we not. Wait, because this says black. Hold on, what's his full name? Aaron Taylor J. Because what they said black. Don't have me on here lying. His dad is black. He's a pure blood. It's a pure Brit. Brit all up and down both sides of the bloodline. Oh my gosh. Oh. his wife. You know, let me mind my business. Let me mind my business. So let me get out of people's business. I'm sorry, Aaron, but yeah, that's the pure blood. Say, can we get them Aaron Taylors? Where the Aaron Taylors at in the UK? Can we get an Aaron Taylor? We know y'all got some Judd Law, some Henry Cavill. Why can't we get those? Why are we getting the George Washington? We don't want that. We do not want that. Stop giving us some George Washingtons. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Now, that's what I'm saying. That's why your swirling got to have standards. If you're going to swirl, this is the way to go. You know, you want to swirl where the Black community go, oh, that's you? All right, girl. You know what I mean? You don't want Black people to be like, oh, that's who you with? Oh, God, why I look like that? No. You can't. He had me in the Tom Hardy had me in the chokehold. He had me in the chokehold for about good 4 or 5 years. He had me in a chokehold, child. Eva Ripley said, when we went to Ireland last year, we were told not to even talk about they don't play. It's still there. It's still there. We got it. It's the Irish. It's the Irish turning them every which way but lost. Obviously, me said that's how I feel about actor Archie. I'm going to have to clear out my history, guys. Archie? Who's Archie Renault? Archie Rahoo? Oh, he's a cute. Look at them ears. Oh, he's a cutie. Oh my God, he's adorable. Wait a minute. He can't be full. He's a cutie. Anglo-Indian. Mm-hmm. It's all y'all got is Aaron Taylor and Jude Law, which is good talent. I'm gonna give you that. Hugo said, "What down the Harry Cavill family tree? He is the only." Oh. Mm-hmm. What's there? Do we have pictures of him before the fame? The waiting room said Tom Hiddleston, Loki, is also cute as hell. His dad is Scottish, yeah. And that height helps. I'm not getting in the Aaron Taylor's business. I just saw a picture and I said, what? Okay. Minding my Black American business. He had me in the chokehold for a season. I was going down a dark path, guys. Tom Hardy and Chris Evans, it was looking bad for me. I was messed up, but the Lord brought me back. I'm home. But them two right there, they had your girl. See, I was there in the beginning. I was there in them escort days, okay? Y'all just found out about him, but I remember. Oh, he was a whore. Oh, he was a nasty little something child. Now the refined actor, I'll let him be. But I remember them days, Tom. Woo! Obviously me. Let Skepta. Mm-hmm. Come home, Skepta. There it is. Obviously me said Henry Cavill talks about how he used to be a fat kid. I think there's some photos, but actor Russell Crowe met Henry back when he was a kid and confirmed his. Oh no, poor baby. It's always an Irish one. No, Irish got talent. The Irish and Scottish got talent, but especially the Irish. Especially the Irish and the American Irish. Yikes. Talent, especially if they grew up in the hood. Skepta. Y'all not gonna have me backsliding. Y'all not gonna have me backsliding, child. CM said we don't talk about them days. Woo! What a time. What a time. Oh, his Tumblr was a mess too, child. That Tumblr was something else. But you know what? No, we're not going to do that. He is a refined actor and a family man that gave us some great quality work back in the day. And we salute him. Skepta. Y'all will not take me back to the trenches. You know what? Let me look him up because y'all playing games. Y'all playing games. You will not. I'm delivered. Yeah, thank you. I just needed a little something. I'm back. I'm back on the side of the street where I need to be. Don't let them in. We bind up all the remix in the mighty and the matchless name of Jesus. What a time. I'm sweating. Let me get out of here. Woo! About to make me dig up my Tumblr. Let me get out of here, child. It was a good old time hanging with you, Star Family. I think I'm going to move my live tonight because I want to watch Love Island. But the live tonight is talking about next gen. The Bravo show with the kids of the Real Housewives. Listen, I'm going to do one live of that show and see how it goes. Because I feel like I don't know how comfortable I will be talking about kids. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We will see. I'm going to do one live. I'm probably going to move it to tomorrow afternoon, and probably, guys, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another live for Love Island tonight after tonight's episode because it comes on at 6 p.m. for me here. So I'm going to do a live right after that. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll talk about next gen. So I'm going to switch it up. Yeah, I'm going to switch it up. That's what I'm going to. Skepta. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about Love Island tonight. No. Absolutely not. I'm staying home where I belong. I'm staying home where I belong. Gojo Gatto says, so excited to watch your lives every day. How glorious. We have a good time over here. We having a good time, but we're not letting them in. Yeah, but that's me opening my blinds. Just we can look, but don't touch. Hey. We're window shopping. That's what we're doing. Oh, really? It's actually interesting. Okay, so we're going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to hop on tonight for the next episode of Love Island. We will see. I think they learned. We will see. Let me get out of here. You guys have a great day, and I will see you later tonight. Love you much. Bye. Child, y'all took me back.